Hi, I'm Katie Ziskind with Wisdom Within Counseling in Niantic, and this is TJ Butcher.
Little intro there for you. I'm here with Katie, and we're trying out all of her fun instruments here at Wisdom Within Counseling. Thought we'd bring you a little video today.
And we're going to be here talking with you about anxiety and panic attacks. First off, when you have anxiety, your heart's racing, you're trying to get ready to go in the morning, and all you feel is worried that you're going to be late. You might have sweaty palms if you're socially anxious, and might even have trouble dating or getting out there and feeling confident really being yourself. So anxiety really is a feeling of just like you're not getting anywhere, your mind is racing, and you may have a lot of trouble sleeping as well. So we can give you some tips in this video to help you tackle your anxiety and be really confident in expressing your emotions. So what is one tip for anxiety, TJ?
Well, the first thing I want to tell you guys is that we all have anxiety. Now, some of us have it fairly acutely, and it seems like we need to go to the hospital and we're about to die. And some of us have it a little bit more mildly, and we've developed some strategies for how to cope with it. And the strategy I'd like to talk about today is the importance of breathing. And one of the things people don't realize is that when you have a panic attack, the first thing that happens is you have this whole flow of blood that comes from your brain to your body, and your brain is actually oxygen starved, so it's a little bit more difficult to get your wits about you when you're having a panic attack. So one of the first things that we should always think about is how to breathe and how to breathe appropriately. There actually are many ways to do it, but one of the things that I like is just to breathe in a long period of time and breathe out for a long period of time. And when you breathe in, hold it for a few seconds. Even when you breathe out, make sure you go all the way out. Think of an anchor going down into the ocean to anchor the boat.
I really like that analogy.
And then bring it all back in, and you want to fill up the whole diaphragm. Ooh, that feels good. So that you're making sure that all of the CO2 gets out of your lungs, and you maximize the amount of oxygen that's in your lungs. And that gives your lungs the opportunity to send oxygen through your body and up into your brain, and gives you the opportunity to think a little bit more clearly.
Yes, I love that. I mean, breathing is something, too, that we always have control over, no matter what our situation is. And I think a big piece of anxiety is feeling overwhelmed.
Absolutely.
That we're trying to regain control, that we're afraid we're losing control, whether it's with a friendship, or whether it's, about a big essay or a big test coming up, you're feeling overwhelmed. And so that breathing is something that instantly can be a really gentle, nurturing way to just tap into self-awareness, to self-care, really self-soothe. And it's a way, whenever you remember to breathe, it's taking back your intelligence.
Self-soothing.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the things I think people sometimes don't realize is when they start to get highly anxious,
the breath gets
they
short.
Breathe very shallowly, and you are actually starving your brain of oxygen before you realize what's happening.
Right, and it's almost perpetuating. So if you can break that cycle of anxiety and a panic attack from getting worse by choosing to breathe and by remembering to breathe.
Absolutely.
So we would love to work with you if you ever have anxiety or looking for someone to really get into that deep support. TJ works a lot with athletes with anxiety, and at Wisdom Within Counseling and Niantic, we work a lot with children, teens, and young adults with anxiety. And we would love to support you. So TJ, how can people get in contact with you?
Well, they can go to TJ Butcher Counseling. We have a website. They can call me at 860-739-8271 or my cell, 860-303-9060. But absolutely, come on in. We've got a lot of tips for you, and we really like helping people out.
Yes.
Kids, teens, adults, athletes.
Families.
You bet.
Yeah.
Bring them all in.
And it's a really important thing. It takes so much courage to be where you are right now. And if you're looking for resources, you can find some as well at wisdomwithinct.com. And we hope you have an awesome day.
Please have an awesome day. Have a nice, peaceful, calm, and relaxing day.
Ooh, I like that. Set a good intention. We'll send them off with some loving kindness.
Yes.